Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're just going to have a quick look at this multi-voltage Winexing key machine here. Now this one's actually for sale, so if you go to the link below you can find it there. So from the front here you can see it here. You've got your AC and DC, so that's DC with the two inputs here. You flick it over, you go AC. The AC power is connected on the back from your standard computer type setup. It's got an earth if you want to connect an earth down to something. It has a hole here, so I guess mounting it wouldn't be too big a thing. You can always drill through the case like what's already here. See how they put a hole through there? Probably put one on this side and just bolt it straight down. At the moment it's got a little bit of Velcro just holding the cradle. I'll take that off so we can have a little bit of a look. So here's your cradle set up here, here's your jaws, and here's your little shoulder stop there. So to change the jaw configuration here, you go from A, you unwind the knob and flick it around and you go to B. So B would be the one to hold car keys, as it's like a crimping of the key, and A is more of a clamping of a key where you would use the bottom. Very simple to move the jaws around. To move the carriage around, you rotate this knob on the side. That moves the whole drive. There's some sort of metal going over the top there. So you would put a key in. I'll grab a key just to show you. Here we go here. So here's a key. We simply just put that in. Use our shoulder guide to line it up. You can also use the tip stops here to line it up. And there's another shoulder guide there to line it up. And then you would come into your key like so, and push in and rotate it all the way across, come back and do it again. It's got a bit of a perspex or plastic cover there to stop the filings going all the way around. That's okay. It's got the little knob to adjust it, and a big knob here with numbers on it, and a 0 and a plus. So back this off, turn this left or right, that will adjust it. One of the things I don't like about it is it doesn't really have a handle here. I think it would have been better if they had just drilled and tapped in a handle like all the other ones. But on saying that, that's not a big modification if you wanted to do that. I guess the way it's designed is you just use the top of the jaw, the actual knob on the top, just to apply a little bit of pressure. It's got a few scruffs on this one here. This one is for sale. On our website it's going pretty cheap. We've got the power meter here, the little needle thing, and that's broken. They're fairly cheap to replace if you're going to go worrying about that. You've also got a little LED light to tell you that it's got power on when it's got power on. Looking at the back of it, it's just a 12 volt cigarette lighter configuration coming out of it, nothing much. And let's just have a look underneath it. Okay, and that's what's underneath it. So yeah, you could swap out that meter quite easily, or disconnect it, whatever you need to do. And that's the mechanism. So it's not the most expensive key machine in the world, but on saying that, it would be perfect for anybody who would like to start to cut keys, real estate, post office. This would be enough to get you through and actually cut keys, single or double-sided keys at a very cheap price. One of the things is you have to kind of, hold it with the handle here, or get another handle put on of some description. As far as the jaws and the cradles and all, well, they're fairly standard. There's nothing wrong with them. The cutter on this is new, so the cutters alone are normally about $120 to $200 depending on what type of cutter you use. So it's not a bad machine. It'll do the job if you wanted to start cutting keys. On the front, once again, you can hook up your 12 volt DC and simply just flick it on, flick it off, and yeah, there you go. That'll be for sale on drlock.com.au. If you've got any questions, please email or leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.